Chapter 2. The residents of this border town had caught and seized the witch, questioning. No, she was immediately sent to be sentenced, with no opportunity to defend herself. He really couldn't bring himself to do anything as stupid as hanging another person just to satisfy the watching masses. He grabbed the formal written orders held by Barov, tossed them to the ground, and announced, "Release that witch." Hearing this, the nobles and the people gathered were shocked. When Barov complained, Roland said, "I'm feeling tired. We will give our judgment another day." Court dismissed. Now disperse, people. A tall man wearing a suit of armor stood up and argued, "Your Highness, this isn't a joke. All known witches should be put to death immediately upon being identified, or other witches might be tempted to try and save her." Was actually his knight commander. Cheng Yan frowned and said, "Why? Are you scared? Wouldn't it be better to catch more witches than to settle for only one?" Seeing him no longer utter a word, Cheng Yan waved his hand to call his personal guards and left. The castle located to the south of the border town, he dismissed the anxious minister Bakarov outside the door to his chambers, allowing himself to finally breathe a sigh of relief now that he was alone. As a person who'd spent 90% of his time dealing with people through a computer, facing everyone like he just had already surpassed his comfort zone. After calming himself, Cheng Yan guessed that, thanks to the company's inhuman urging to progress forward, his boss had arranged for him to work overtime, which in turn actually led to the tragedy that was his sudden death. In the end, no matter what, at least I got the equivalent of an extra life. I really shouldn't complain too much. Cheng Yan took a deep breath, looked in the mirror, and whispered, "From now on, I'm Roland." Roland, after concluding his thoughts, called Barov and commanded him to lead him to see the witch. The ground was wet, and muddy sewage was flowing down the stairs down to the last floor. "Your Highness, you are risking too much by doing this. Even though she is sealed with God's locket of retribution, it isn't safe." He immediately went after the prince, advising him all along the road to stop going over. But it was all for naught. The group reached the bottom of the dungeon. The warden lit the torches on the walls, and as the darkness faded, Roland saw the hunched-over witch in a corner of her cell. Thank you for watching Teen Book SA. This was Release That Witch.